Their own true TV reality series which chronicles their lives working in the repo business. The show's called Lizard Lick Towing. Take a look at an average day.
Can I help you?
Oh, snap. That's the fireworks guy.
They come to repost my truck, guys.
Oh, we got repossessed.
I'm a businessman. I need to get my truck back. That truck is my living.
Well, I don't have a release on the truck.
So you're not going to let me have my truck?
No,
You're
I'm not.
Look here, buddy.
No,
Hold on.
hold on.
Listen.
Hey, you want it out?
Smart move.
I got something for you. We got them now, folks. Oh, yeah. What you gonna do, buddy?
Hey, it's starting to get smoky in here, ain't it?
Stick this up here. You sure want to get...
Smoke bombs.
Please welcome Ron and Amy Shirley. This is fascinating to me. You repossess people's cars, and obviously, as we saw in that clip, they get really mad. Sometimes they get very emotional. You have been attacked. You've had sewage thrown at you. I mean,
spit on.
You've been spit on.
Bit.
Bit? Well, that was Andy. He did that backstage.
Yeah.
Hello. Now, I mean, first of all, people's reactions are so like visceral and strong. What is it about taking someone's car? Obviously,
you know, when you take somebody's vehicle, man, they get hot on the billy goat's butt and a pepper patch. I mean, it's just, you know.
Just as I would have said it myself. Hotter than a billy goat's butt and a pepper patch. So this is what you do. This is you're living. How did this become a television show? That's what I'm always interested in. How did this become a TV show?
His favorite question. Go ahead.
It is. Most people don't know. Amy's a former world champion powerlifter. She's also a licensed mortician, and she's also an MMA fighter. And Y-SWAT came to us and wanted to put us on the show, and they didn't understand that she was mean on a rattlesnake with a loose tooth, and I didn't want to put that on any other husband in America.
Right.
You know, so we decided not to do Y-SWAT, so they sent this guy out from the Bronx. He was tougher than a $2 pig steak, and he was going to film us. 3 hours later, one gunshot, we had a TV show.
Good God!
All summed up in a nutshell.
You said that faster than a billy goat on
moonshine.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God.
Now, okay, so this is how it became a show. Ron, did you always work in the repo business? Is that something you've always done?
No, sir. I actually, I was in college trying to do a little college football, work my way through college, and I was on a house, and I got struck by lightning.
You were on a house?
Yes, sir. I was roofing. When we grew up, me and my brother were so poor, we had to ride devil on our stick horse. So we worked our way through life.
I'm going to look into that. That's a lie. I'm coming after you.
It's true.
You, in fact, rode double on a stick horse. Then I'll let you go.
And,
so you're on top of a roof, roofing.
Sir. Yes, sir.
You're struck by lightning.
Yes, sir.
You fall off the roof?
Yes, sir. Knocked me off the roof. I woke up, and there was all these bright lights. And the first thing I asked the lady, she was really pretty. And I asked her, I said, did I just go to heaven? She said, no, you're going to the hospital.
Okay.
And, so I couldn't play football anymore. I couldn't pay my way through college, and my brother owned a small car lot. So he put me behind a desk, Bo, but, you know, I kind of felt like a bumblebee in a bucket of tar. I just always felt like I was stuck. So he come up to me one day and said, would you like to go find out? Said, would you like to go pick up some of my cars? I said, Bo, the rattlesnakes kiss gently, I'm on it. And I've been repoing 15 years.
I'd love to see a transcript of this. Afterwards.
It's monism.
Okay, now you sneak up on people to get their cars, and Ron, you're not above using Amy as a decoy. Aren't you worried about her safety? And explain how you use her as a decoy.
Well, I mean, like I said, Amy's tougher than a $3 pig steak. I'm worried about the people we're going after. I ain't worried about her.
You see what I live with?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, nice when a man says you're tougher than a $3 pig steak, I think.
Yeah.
That's a Hallmark card somewhere. To my $3 pig steak. So how does he use you as a decoy? He has you go to the door sometimes, or act as don't you act as a stranded motorist at times?
Oh, yes, I have. I've done a stranded motorist. And then basically what happens is they're all focused on me, and he sneaks and gets the car.
Amazing. Well, we saw in that clip.
In and out, quick.
We were looking at that clip that we just saw of the large gentleman with the crazy hair who was, I think, trying to kill you with firecrackers.
Smoke bomb.
Smoke me out.
Yeah, and he seems, obviously, you look at that guy and you think that guy's dangerous, but sometimes there are people who are dangerous who you wouldn't even expect. Old ladies can be dangerous when you repossess their cars. Is that true?
Old ladies and handguns, can't do nothing with them. You can't beat the elderly, but I tell you what, I've never seen Ronnie run so fast when that old lady pulled her gun out of the Bible.
Well, you can't just say it like that. Explain what happened. You know the time the lady, an old lady had a gun in a Bible?
Basically what happened is Ronnie was being kind-hearted and said, look, I'll let you get your stuff out if you give me the keys. So we could just drive off, give it back to the lien holder. The lady said, sir, all I want is my Bible. Ronnie said, all right, sure. She gets back there. Next thing you know, she's got a gun pulled, and Ronnie's like, you can keep the car.
Right.
I'm gone.
And she kept the gun, she had hollowed out the Bible and kept the gun in there.
Yes, I mean, some people, if it rains with gasoline, they couldn't drive a piss-ass go-kart halfway around a Cheerio. But she was smart enough to put that gun in that Bible.
I think I've got you this time.
She put that gun in that Bible.
No, it works. Okay.
And I learned one thing, you don't have to be fast, you just got to be fast in your cameraman.
Okay. Now, it's tough. You have to repossess people's cars. That's a tough thing, but you do something nice, which is, I'm told that each year you have, is this correct, a barbecue where you invite everybody whose cars you've repossessed?
We try to give back to them because it always looks like that we're taking from them.
Because you are. I mean, legally and everything, but it's like, it sort of comes across like we're taking their car.
I mean, they have to have somebody to blame. But,
yes, right. You're just the bearer of the bad news.
Exactly.
The taker of the actual car. But you have a barbecue for them. That's nice.
Yeah, we actually do. We invite everybody that we did a repo for. We send them out letters. We cook chickens. And if you ever come down south, you're more welcome to come, because I'm telling you, my chicken's so good, they'll run a bulldog off the back of a meat wagon at lunchtime.
I didn't even hear that last one, but I loved it. Lizard Lick Towing, it's a great show. It airs Mondays at 10 on True TV. Congratulations to both of you. And Ron and Amy Shirley, please come on back sometime. Thank you for being here. Comedian Jay Larson's here. Stick around.
Oh no.